Hello there, my name is Constance and today I'm going to teach you how to film aesthetic Instagram reels featuring outfits from ZALORA. Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So every time I open up my Instagram, it's always the very aesthetic and good valuable content that shows up on my For You page, but how do I achieve the same? In this video, I'll be teaching you how to film and plan out your content for Instagram reels, so let's get started. Just a heads up that content creation should be something you love and not something you want to monetize right away. But of course, if you're a business owner, this may be different, but this video is meant for those who are new and have no idea what to film and how to plan ahead. In the future, I may talk more about monetizing your content or making content as a freelancer. So first things first, what is your niche? If you have a hard time figuring it out, I suggest you to describe yourself in 3 words or how you would like someone to perceive you. Personally, I do think we all may portray ourselves differently online and offline, but it is completely fine to show that one part of yourself and keep the other private. If you don't prefer this method, I suggest you to categorize your content into pillars. So what type of content do you want to make? If you take me as an example, I want people to know me as a content creator, a design student, and also someone who romanticizes her life. And I also want people to know that I do fashion content as well. But how exactly do we categorize it? I like to break down my content into 4 pillars, 1 being content creation, 2 being life of a uni student, my 3rd content pillar will be product sharings, and my last pillar being vlogs. Having content pillars are not to limit you. Of course, you can always create content outside of this, but having consistency in what type of videos you film can build an audience or even a community. The best way to explain this is like how you watch your favorite YouTubers or influencers make content. Do you follow them because you love their day-to-day lifestyle, or do you follow them because they make great fashion tips content, or is it their tutorial videos that keep you watching? That sums it all up, as we all click the follow button or subscribe button because we are particularly interested in what this person does. So what makes you unique that people want to follow you for? I think this is why content pillars are very important, so you don't make content that's all over the place. Alright, so once we have figured out our niche, it's time to explore the production side of things, which of course is filming. In this video, I am focusing on fashion content, which dives deep into the lifestyle category, so let's start. So what exactly do you need? First of all, an Instagram account, and second is a device to record. For Instagram, organic videos tend to perform just as good, so I think your phone is great enough. A tripod is essential for filming, no risk of cracked screen protectors and different angles to film. Lighting is optional, you can save yourself the hassle with natural lighting. I use natural lighting for 99% of all my videos, including this one. I use the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and my huge tip is to go to your camera and turn your record settings to 60 frames per second instead of 30 for the crisp quality. You can film in 4K, but that eats up more storage. The difference between 60 and 30 FPS is pretty huge in my opinion. 60 is just much more smoother and gives a really natural flow. I'm not sure if you can tell the difference here, but this is the comparison between the 30 and 60. Since we're making fashion content, outfits make a huge difference in your content, or at least in my opinion. It brings out the character in you and how people perceive you. Today's outfit choice is a combination of clothing pieces from ZALORA. ZALORA is an online fashion and lifestyle retailer. Clothing is something we always have, so never too late to start working on fashion content. Here are some ideas we can work on with clothing. You can film long form content and then recycle the B-rolls and static shots into short form content. You can always try to make a day in my life, filming yourself working on your laptop, sipping a cup of coffee, doing a fit check, and more. I'm filming a mini vlog and the first fit is from ZALORA. This gray off-shoulder top is from ZALORA that fits me well. It's giving comfort but also trendy. We're also pairing it with cargo pants. I got the cargo pants from Cotton On Body that's available on ZALORA. Super comfy and lightweight, not your typical heavy material cargo pants. It has drawstrings so you can always adjust, and it comes with pockets too. Would love to wear this for my dance lessons. Alright, so lesson number 1, static shots. Static shots are so powerful in filming, and sometimes when the footage is too shaky and there's way too much movement, we can't really focus. I really like to set up a tripod and film myself doing something without moving my phone. You can apply this technique on almost any single shot. You can always use this technique when you're setting up your desk, pouring a cup of coffee, turning on a lamp, and more. Static shots look best when you have movement, so your footages don't look like they froze in time. Next is to pan your footage. This can be done manually or digitally. I love to move my phone just a slight bit from left to right or from my right to the left to get that little bit of movement for my videos. Also time for an outfit change. I'm wearing a white cami top plus bolero set from XOXO on ZALORA. This set is just so gorgeous and flowy. The cutting on the top doesn't make my arms look big, and I'm pairing it with the same cargo pants. Unlike static shots where you need to have movements, I think panning footage works very well when the scene has little to no movements, so you have to create that more of a flow yourself. I love to use this when I film nature shots, a wrap-up of an unboxing, doing a fit check, or showcasing a product, be very gentle when you pan your footage. Your footage may look shaky, but with a couple more practices, you can do this seamlessly. Last but not least, editing. I'm just going to keep this very simple. Instagram itself has the video editing feature and default fonts to use. I personally love using the split tool to cut off any unnecessary parts. And not only that, but the music choices are so good as we can use music from well-known artists. Unlike YouTube with its very strict copyright policies, you can always switch up the title and message of your video like what I'm doing here. When you batch create lots of B-roll footages, there's just so much content ideas to play around with. And last tip is to make sure you upload at the highest quality which you can find at advanced settings. Well, that's it for this video. I hope this helps and thank you for watching and see you in my next one. Bye!